for our first exercise. Hamstring curls. So we're starting off with a cardio. Hamstring curls. I need my telephone. Otherwise you'll be going forever. So, off we go with those hamstring curls. Timer has started. Remember, 1 minute on each of these. Flicking those heels behind. Really pull those shoulder blades back. Just because it's cardio doesn't mean you can't get a bit of an upper body strength work at the same time. And we're going bottom to top this week. So hopefully we'll do a repeat of the ones we didn't get to do last week. Halfway there. Whatever rhythm you've picked, try and keep it the same the whole way through. Well, you can speed up if you like, but don't slow down. 10 seconds. Very good. Okay then, we are going for back leg raise. So this is our new one from last week. So come over to something that you can hold on to, whether it's wall, chair, anything, okay? What you're going to do is stand up nice and tall. Don't let your lower back bend, okay? And whichever leg you choose is going to come just behind you. So keep your legs straight. You take it behind, pause for a second, and then bring it in, okay? So make sure what you're doing is not flinging your leg back and curving through your lower back. Not going to go back very far. Okay, stick with one leg for the now. Okay. And we're going to change in a couple of seconds. Good, okay, changing legs. So just sliding it behind. Okay. Not coming from your lower back, coming from your glutes. Okay, keep it steady. I'll be interested when we all meet back what you think of this one. Hopefully you can feel something going on and not in your lower back. 10 seconds left. Keep it steady. We'll do this one again so you can have a feel of if you can get it feeling in the right place. Lovely stuff. Okay, we are going for lunges to the high knee. So you can come next to something to hold on to if you want. But what you're going to do is you're going to step backwards, nice big step, sink down into your lunge. Notice both my knees bend, both my knees are at 90 degrees. Then my back foot is going to come through into a knee raise, okay? So it will look like this. Okay, so you're going to hold on. I'm not worried about balance here. I just want a nice, even leg raise. So we're going to stick on one leg for the moment. What we'll do is we'll change every 10 seconds. Good, so now change to the other leg, take it back, sink down and then come up. Down, come up. Take it steady, not a race. Good, now change legs, take it down, step through and up. Slow and steady. Going as low as you feel comfortable. Good, change legs. Hopefully this is raising your heart rate. Certainly raising mine. Lovely, change legs. Not long left. Going down as low as you feel comfortable. Good, changing legs, last 10 seconds. Lovely stuff. Okay, we're going for a tricep wall press. So you need a bit of wall, okay? If you haven't got a bit of wall, I did say last week we could do it on a chair, okay? So just very quickly show you the chair one. Either way, you're going to have your hands together. So not a normal wall press like this, hands together, okay? The chair is going to be like this. Be very careful if you are using a chair. Only very small dips. I prefer you to use a wall. I'm going to use Jono. So hands come together, place them one on top of the other, bending yourself in and pushing back out. Keeping your body nice and straight. Okay, let me stop the timer. Off we go. So hands are close together. That's the difference for this one. Other than that, it should look very similar to your wall press. You might not be able to come as close to the wall as when you do your normal wall press because it is using slightly smaller muscles. Okay, it's just using the back of your arms rather than your big chest muscles. Okay, so just see how you go. You can err on the side of caution, I will allow that. Okay, I've got to focus on not pushing Jono over. So elbows bend down and out to the side, maybe about 45 degrees. You've got 20 seconds left. Keep it going, hands one on top of the other. Doesn't matter which hand is on top, whatever you prefer. Last 5 seconds. John nearly went there. Good, lovely, well done. Okay, half star. So your side toe tap with your arm raise. Okay, so head like this. Don't hit anything or anyone. And then finding your pace. So with this one, thinking about your chest is going to point upwards the whole time. Point forwards. And nice straight arms. I don't want little half ones like this. Nice and big. Just a little tap of your toe. 20 seconds left. Jono's having his head cut off. Too tall. We have 5 seconds. Keep the pace. Lovely stuff. Okay. Torso rotation. So, feet a little bit wide. Hips are going to point to the front. Hands are going to come together. And you're going to twist from side to side. Now, to make this one a little bit harder, because you're not holding anything, you're going to pull your belly button in. Okay? So your belly button wants to pull towards your spine. Okay? Keep breathing as you do it, which hopefully you are. And let's get those toes wriggling. So, toes are wiggling up and down. Hips are staying still. Belly button's pulling in. And you're breathing. You are halfway there. Keep that squeeze in your belly. Toes wriggling. "15 seconds. Don't let those toes stop. "5 seconds left. Perfect. Okay, we are moving on to high knees. So, just like the warm up, as your knee comes up, you're going to tap with your opposite hand. Little twist of your upper body as you tap your opposite knee. Bringing your knee up as high as you can manage without collapsing through the middle. So keep that chest up, lifting those knees. Halfway there. Again, keep that pace. Now you've all got a camera in front of you. I don't know if you can see yourselves in it or just me, but you should be able to tell if your knees are dropping in their height. But you want to try and keep them the same height as when you started. Consistency. 10 seconds left. Very good. Okay then, we are going for side leg raise. So again, holding on to something preferably, just so we don't have anyone falling over. You are going to stand nice and tall. One leg is going to stay straight, toes pointing to the front, lifting out to the side. We're going to do 30 seconds on each leg. Remember, your upper body should stay still. I shouldn't be able to tell if I cut the camera off at your feet, at your waist, sorry. I shouldn't be able to tell that you're moving your leg. Just your leg moving. Not a competition of how high can we get our legs. Nearly time to change. Perfect, okay, other leg. Again, nothing else should change. Body stays still. Toes point to the front. Hopefully you can feel it in the side of your leg or in your glutes, your bum muscles, and the dog's back. Just going to go flying in a second. Last few seconds. Perfect. Okay, reverse toe taps. Nice and easy one for us now. So toes tapping behind. Okay. Every time your toe taps, arms are coming up. Reverse toe taps. Again, keep those arms straight. You only have to bring them up to shoulder height. You don't have to go very high. But a nice strong tap behind you. Hopefully nobody's kicked anything. Someone always does in the class, without fail. And again, always thinking of that pace. Now you've got nobody else around you to kind of match pace with. You've got to pick it yourself and stay consistent. 15 seconds. Last 5 seconds. Perfect. Okay. Oh, look, a sitting down one. We do like these ones. So you're going to do seated crunches. So what you need to do is grab a chair, obviously. You are going to sit on the edge of that chair. No good sitting in the back of it. Your hands are going to come out in front of you as your easier option. If you want the harder option, they're going to go across your chest. Okay. You're going to sit backwards as if you're about to sit in the backrest. And just before you touch it, you're going to lean forward. So just before I lean forward, let me start the timer. Now your toes are going to wriggle. Bit of an added challenge for you. So toes are wriggling, but your whole foot is going to stay on the floor. So slowly leaning back, coming forward. So hopefully we are working your core muscles. Okay. Try not to collapse through your spine. So your spine should stay nice and straight. You're just rolling backwards on your seat bones whilst your toes wriggle. And breathe as well. It's a good tactic, this talking and moving. You've got to keep breathing. Talk to me if you like. I can't hear you, but you can talk to me. We have 15 seconds left. Keep those toes wriggling. 10 seconds. Perfect. Okay. Everybody's favourite. We are going to do our squats. So again, 2 options. You have your normal freestanding squats, okay? Heels about shoulder width apart, hips back. Or if you've not really done these much, then you can do sit to stands on a chair, okay? Those of you who are used to this, no excuses. Okay, off we go. So everything's going to stay steady. You're only going down as low as you feel comfortable. Your hands can come out like mine. Okay, they can stay in front of you like Jono. They can come on your hips. Whatever you fancy. Just keep it steady and rhythmical. Make sure the movement is coming from your hips, pushing backwards. "15 seconds. I can hear you all groaning. Nearly there. Last 5 seconds. Perfect. Okay, we're on to a wall press. So obviously you need a bit of wall, okay? This time your hands are going shoulder width apart, okay? Body is still staying nice and straight. Hands come on, and you bend forward and back. Let me start my timer, and off we go. A little bit of a chance for you to catch your breath. So your body stays straight, okay? Should stay in alignment. Nothing else should move apart from your elbows bending down. Halfway there. So your hips shouldn't collapse in. If you feel they are, then you need to pull your belly button in and squeeze your bum. And that will help you not collapse through your waist. 10 seconds. Lovely. Okay, we are on to heel taps. So, tapping your heel in front of you. Every time your heel taps, your elbows are bending in a bicep curl. Off we go. 1 minute. Make sure those hands bend all the way up. I can see a few little half efforts like this. We might not be together, but I can still see those little small arms. We want big arms. All the way up, all the way down. Halfway there. "15 seconds, keep the pace." Five seconds left. Perfect. Okay, we're on to calf raise. So ideally holding on to something, okay, just to give you a little bit of extra balance. You're going to come up on the balls of your feet and then slowly lower yourself back down again. Then pushing up, slowly down. Make sure whatever you hold on to, you're not pushing yourself up on it. That's cheating, okay? So the chair or whatever you're holding on to is just there for balance. Your movement is coming from your ankles. I think I said this last week, but imagine there's a pin on the floor underneath your heels. So you want to land as light as possible on the floor. And as soon as you touch the floor, you're pushing back up again. You are halfway there. And hopefully you'll all start to feel the burn. Mine always do. No matter how many years I spend doing this. They're only small muscles, you've got to give them a bit of credit. 15 seconds. Pushing up, slowly down, light touch, and then back up again. 10 seconds left. Perfect, well done. So that's circuit one. Have a little bit of a stroll, take a drink of water. I always forget to say this, but then you guys normally do it as you're going around anyway, but you might forget when you're in a different environment. So don't stop moving, keep your feet going, have a drink, and then we will return for round two. Okay then, finding a bit of space. Let's go for round two. We are starting with hamstring curls. So heels kicking back, elbows pulling behind you. Again, think of the rhythm you had last time. Trying to match it or go faster. Wonder how many rounds we'll get in today. Luckily, squats are near the end of your circuit, so you might not have to do them too many times. Good, keep those chests up. You're over halfway through. I know it's quite difficult if you've got the camera on the floor, but once you know what you're doing, try and look up and ahead rather than staring down at me. I'm not that good looking. Keep going, 10 seconds.
Looking at me.
Yeah, maybe looking at Jono's very bright t-shirt. Good stuff. Okay, we are on to our back leg raise. So again, finding your chair or wall. You're going to stand looking straight ahead. Remember, it's not moving from your back. Okay? Whichever leg you choose, we'll do 30 seconds on each leg. So take it behind you. You're trying to move just from your hip, okay? So just taking your leg behind. It's almost as if you've got something on your shoe and you're trying to wipe it off, but without bending your knee. Okay? Hopefully you're all getting this one. Should feel it in your glutes, okay, your bum muscles. Perfect, there's 30 seconds, so take the other leg behind. Sometimes taking this one a bit slow helps. Gives you time to work out what you're doing and make sure your back isn't doing the work. Little pause at the back bit, if you can, might help you feel it a bit more. 10 seconds left. I'll make a sign for this one, and we can add this to our normal circuit if you like it. Lovely. Okay then, we are going for lunge to high knee. So, standing and holding on to something if you wish, taking a step back, whichever leg, we'll do alternate legs this time. So step back with one, lift it through and up into a knee raise, then you're going to take the other leg behind and lift that one into a knee raise. So it's a backward lunge to a knee raise, then change legs, backward lunge to knee raise. Okay. Keep it steady. I would recommend holding on, but you don't have to. Depends how good your balance is. Again, don't have to go down so low. It is completely within your limits. Make sure you can come back up again. That's always good. I don't know who you've got at home, whether they can haul you off the floor if needs be. Perfect, keep going. Trying to keep your chest pointing forwards, even as you bend towards the floor, okay? Movement comes from your hips and your knees, not from your back. Good. Lovely, we'll finish there. Perfect. Okay. Next one, we have tricep wall press. So, this one is your hands close together, okay? Like the wall press, but hands one on top of the other. Bending your elbows. Notice how my elbows come down at about 45 degrees. Okay, not out like this, or wherever, 45 degrees, and pushing out. Start my timer, and off we go. So again, body stays straight, hands one on top of the other, elbows bending down to the sides. Think of that belly squeeze and a bum squeeze. If you're doing this, if you're collapsing through the middle, like a banana, you don't want that to happen. Okay, halfway through. Keep those hands close, elbows bending down. Wait 2 seconds. Hopefully you can feel this in your arms. Ten seconds left. Five seconds. Perfect. Okay, we are going for half star or side toe taps, whichever you want to call it. Toes pop out, arms coming out to the side. Nice and straight with your arms. Again, finding your rhythm, keeping it the same the whole way through. Don't forget, if you want to, you can play music at the same time. Gives you a chance to be the DJ for once. I'm not going to because it might confuse things. Wear down the internet as well. You are halfway through of your side toe taps. Keep those elbows straight. "20 seconds. Hopefully the internet's working a bit better this time. You can see me as well as hear me. 5 seconds left. Lovely stuff. Okay, we are on to torso rotation. So again, hips a little bit wide, staying still, hands together, twisting from side to side, getting those toes wriggling up and down. Okay, thinking about your belly button pull inwards. Just adds a little bit extra to this exercise, because otherwise without a weight makes it a little bit harder. Good stuff. Think of those hips. Again, if you do this one slowly, it really helps you to keep your hips still. If you just swing from side to side, it ends up just being like a netball turn. Toes wriggling. You have 20 seconds left. Last 10 seconds. Really feel that belly button pull inwards. Perfect. Okay, we are going for high knees. Opposite hand to knee, looking straight ahead. No collapsing through the middle. Look at us all synchronized. Twenty seconds left. Keep it going. Same rhythm. Chest up. Looking straight ahead. A little bit of an upper body twist. 10 seconds. Lovely stuff. Okay, we're going for side leg raise. Finding your chair or your wall. Looking straight ahead. Body still. Taking that leg out to the side. Do 30 seconds each side. Nice and steady. Good stuff. Hopefully, again, you can feel this in your glutes. Maybe a bit more to the side this time. Getting ready to change legs. And off you go, changing to the other side. 30 seconds on this side. Little pause on the out bit if you can. Try not to let your leg touch the floor each time. So it just goes out and in without touching the floor. 5 seconds. Perfect. Okay, we have reverse toe taps. As your toe taps behind, hands come up. Again, nice straight elbows. Try and really have a wide step behind you. So really stretch back, open out your hips. So you're really stretching from end to end, so as far as you can either way. Again, trying to look, not to look down, try and look up and ahead. stare at something on the wall. 15 seconds. Keep really thinking about stretching either way so that you're consistent the whole way through. Perfect. Now we get to sit down. So you've got your seated crunches. Okay, so again, you must sit on the edge, otherwise you're just not going to get the position change. Hands come out or hands cross, leaning back and sitting forward. Don't forget the toes. I want to see your toes bobbing up and down so that your calves keep pumping that blood back to your heart. Keep it steady. Remember, it's rolling on your seat bones, so your spine doesn't actually change position. Okay. Keep that going. Keep those feet moving. Quite easy to forget the feet when you're at home. Halfway there. If you want a bit of a challenge, cross those hands if they're not already crossed. Makes it a bit easier in your arms as well. Hopefully that core is feeling like it's doing some work. 15 seconds. Keep the feet moving. Keep breathing nice and easy. Rolling back on your seat bones. Lovely stuff. Now you've had a sit down, we can do some squats. Feet shoulder width apart. Your hips are going to push back as you sink down. So different hand positions, you can hold them together. Okay, you can have them in your hips. You can take them out in front. Whatever you prefer. Whatever you do, go down as low as you feel comfortable and making sure you don't collapse through the middle. You want to keep your spine nice and straight. Keep it steady, your own pace. 20 seconds left. And you'll only get one of, now this is the last one, so there you go, bonus. No more squats after this. Jono wants to do more. 10 seconds. Squeeze up the last bit of energy. Lovely, well done. Okay, we're going for our wall press. So again, hands shoulder width apart, keeping that body straight. Off we go. Ideally, your hands are directly in line with your shoulders. Okay, now mine has to go a little bit higher because Jono's a bit tall. Okay. But you should feel like your chest is coming towards the wall, not so much your face. Hands should be in line with your chest. Again, thinking about that belly squeeze, keeping your body straight. We have 25 seconds left on the clock. I'll make Jono do some press ups after this, don't worry. He's not getting let off lightly. 10 seconds. 5 seconds. Very good. Okay, we are going for heel taps and an arm curl. Oh, I think we'll get 2 full circuits in this week. Slightly better with my timekeeping. So heel tap, arms bend up. Nice quick tap your foot so that you can move quickly, keeping that heart rate up. Looking straight ahead. Chin up, chest up. Arms up, toes up. Halfway through. Keeping that pace, keeping that position. 15 seconds. Don't slow down, keep it going. 5 seconds left. Perfect. Okay, last one of this second round is our calf raises. So again, find something to hold on to, please. And then coming up on the balls of your feet. Looking straight ahead. Try and look your knees out. I think I've seen some of you who kind of bend your knees a little bit like this. So try and lock your knees. Well, try and lock everything really. The only thing moving is your ankle. So you push your whole body up. Imagine you're trying to push yourself towards the sky, towards the ceiling. Some people I find sort of push themselves forward almost. So think push up. You've got 20 seconds on the clock. Bang on time. Oh, I'm getting good at this malarkey. 15 seconds. Feel the burn. They're only little muscles. You've got to work them hard. Perfect. Well done, everybody. That is your circuit done. So keep yourselves moving. A little bit of a stroll. Grab a drink of water. I'm going to see how many we've got today. How many have we got? Let's have a look. 16. Perfect. So keep yourself moving for now. And then we will do our cool down. All right then. So finding a space, slowly moving on the spot. Just cooling you down now. Allowing your heart rates to drop down. Just slowly moving your feet. Okay, we're going to go for some arm circles today. So taking your arms, you're going to take them backwards. So up, past your ears, back and down. Keep it slow. If you think, I'm going to hit something, then you can do shoulder rolls backwards. But if you can, let's do some arm circles. Taking them backwards so we open out the chest. Because I don't know about you, but I've been sat at a desk all day, so I'm a bit hunched forward, so I want to open out. One more circle, and then give a little shake. Okay, we're going to go for gentle toe taps out to the side. Just a little tap. Nothing quick. Look at our synchronization. Yeah. I don't know how we'd be if we were in a pool. Okay, whilst you're doing this, you're going to take your right arm out in front of you. It's going to come across your body, and you're gently going to pull your elbow towards you. Give it a hug. Stretching out your shoulder. That's it. Give us too many things to do and we all lose synchro. Good stuff. Change arms. Gently pull them inwards. You don't want to force any of these. Be nice to your bodies. Just a gentle pull inwards. Good. Relax that arm off. And we're going to go for some heel taps. Heel tap in front of you. Again, keeping that steady pace. Whilst you take both hands together in front of you, push them away. Again, imagine I'm grabbing them through the camera and I'm pulling them towards me, stretching out your back. Okay, and then take them behind your back. Backs of your hands in the small of your back. Push those elbows behind you, pass your chest forward. This should feel quite nice if you have been sat down a lot today. Stretching out your chest. Lovely, okay, relax that. You're going to take one heel in front of you, push your hips behind you, and hands on your bent leg, wriggling your toes. Toes bouncing up and down. Holding your hamstring stretch. Good, going back to some heel taps. Remember which leg needs doing. Perfect, okay, changing to the other leg. Pushing those hips behind you, turn sideways. I think most of you know this one. Toes bouncing up and down. Good, okay, then we're going for little toe taps behind you. Whilst you do that, take one arm up, drop it behind your head, give your elbow a gentle push to the ceiling or sky, wherever you are. Okay, changing arms. Good stuff, slowly drop that down. And then you're going to step behind you. Okay, back leg is going to stay straight, heel glued to the floor, bending your front knee, leaning forward. Now tapping your toes, but you should find that that back calf gets a nice stretch. Heel must stay glued to the floor. Toes tapping. Lovely, change legs straight away. Back heel glued down, leaning forward, toes tapping. Okay then, standing with feet nice and wide. You're going to move your heels up and down. So I do that by bending my knees, okay? Not like this. So have your knees nice and soft, and your knees move forward. Okay, one hand's going to come on your hip. We'll go all, yep, perfect, we're all coordinated. One arm up in the air, leaning over. Nice stretch down one side. No bouncing, so I don't want to see any of this. Okay, so that's why you've got to move your feet by bending your knees. Perfect, I can see some still bodies now. Lovely, slowly changing over. Lovely, okay, hands together. We've done lots of torso rotation, but this time we're going to hold it, okay? So hips stay pointing in the front, twist to one side, but then you're going to stay there for a few seconds. Good, slowly through the middle to the other side. Hold it there. Lovely, back to the centre. Now find something to hold on to. We're going to go, we'll do our glute stretch first. So taking one foot, your ankle is going to sit just above your opposite thigh, sorry, your opposite knee, okay? And then your hips are going to push back as if you're doing a squat, okay? So you should have one leg across like this and pushing back, and then just hold that there. This should be stretching your glutes, okay? So your bum muscles. Just do what you can. Lovely, change legs. So taking your ankle just above the opposite knee, pushing those hips behind you, feeling the stretch. Good, okay, coming back up. Then we're going to finish with our quad stretch. So kicking one leg behind, grab hold of your shoe, your ankle, your trouser leg, your sock. If you can't do this one, as I said last week, just go and do one of the others. Doesn't really matter too much. Just getting an all-round stretch. Perfect, okay, then we're going to change legs. Try and keep those hips pointing forward. Tuck your tailbone underneath you. Keep that knee pointing down, knees fairly close together. Perfect, bang on time. Well done, everybody.